How's it going? So I have an interesting question to propose today. What does it take to get back to being able to focus on what we should be focusing on? So many of us, and I'm at that point right now, our mind starts thinking about stuff like, oh, yesterday I said something and it was, should I have said that, right? Just random stuff. Our mind is filled with advertisements, jingles, messages, thoughts that are not our own, but more importantly, thoughts that are not guiding us, thoughts that are somewhat useless. How do we stay focused on the thoughts and live in the world that we want to create, right? So for me, music. How am I able to really create music? Hey, look who it is. What's up, dude? How you doing? This random dog just comes hangs out with me. Okay. So how do we stay focused, right? It's examples like that, right? So there's this random dog that comes up to me and interrupts my video on the street. How do I stay focused on the point of the video? It's a smaller example of a bigger concept. How do we, in a world, got dog barking, dude cutting the grass over here, people staring at me, like, how do we stay focused in a world that's constantly, it's not trying to get at us, it's not trying to distract us, but it is. And we're constantly in that tug of war, trying to pull and not be pulled in. When we pull, we're pulling somebody in our direction, we're pulling the world in our direction, we're saying this is what we want to do. When we're being pulled in their direction. What does the world want from us? And sometimes it's not going to be helpful what the world wants from you. The world wants you to be their consumer. There's a consumer and there's a producer. You always want to be the producer. And it doesn't mean that you're a music producer. It means that you're a producer of content, a producer of song. You want to be a producer as much as possible. So that thought alone might be one of the secrets to pull you back, to keep you grounded, is when you remember, hey, I'm the producer. Today, I'm going to set certain expectations. So that's the second part, is setting expectations for what you want to accomplish to make sure that you stay focused, right? So I'm the producer. This is what I'm producing. I'm producing one piece of content, right? It's just an example. I'm producing one song, if you're an artist, and then I'm gonna produce 3 more ideas for other songs, right? So each day, if that could be an example, right? I'm gonna have 4 songs. One of them has to be fully written out and recorded, and then I'm gonna have a piece of content. It has to be a video. It has to be something for Instagram, something for YouTube, something for whatever it may be. So that's an example right there of what you could do to pull yourself closer to being able to stay focused. And really, it's just defining what it is that you want to accomplish and making sure that you're always positioning yourself as a producer and not a consumer. But let's further delve into this question. What does it take to fully immerse yourself? What are some of the common distractions that we might run into, right? What are some of the things, so this is something that you could write down or let me know if you could reply in the comments below. What are some thoughts or what are some things that happen in your life that either distract you or pull you away from your goals, make you lose belief? Let me know below. What are the common distractions or causes of a loss of momentum? I'm interested to know. For me, let's start to think about them. Sleeping, right? It's first thing. If I don't have my day organized the night before and it's not clear, it's not exciting, then I'm kind of screwed, right? I'll tell you that right now. If I don't have clear guidance and an exciting vision for the day, I have an unproductive day. And my unproductive day still may be more productive than your day. I don't know. It's more productive than most. but it's not even half as productive as what I could do on the days that I actually organize it, prepare it, and I have an exciting vision. So that's the first thing, is not having an exciting vision enough to get you out of bed, or not having a time to wake up. So you just start off the day with a lack of momentum. It's really just the worst way to start the day. It'll just completely set you up for failure. Now, what are some of the other common causes of distraction? So basically things going wrong, technological malfunctions. I don't know if you ever deal with that, but you have a plan. You're like, okay, I'm gonna post this on here. I'm gonna airdrop this video to my new phone, and then it's gonna be epic. I'm gonna post the video. And then you go and you're like, oh, I'm gonna share this video. Oh, but for some reason, I can't share this video. It's an airdrop isn't working, and it's not working on email. So now I'm trying to send the attachment, and now that's not working. So now I'm frustrated and I fell behind. Okay, so what do you do in situations like that? And I think the thing there to remember is that that's something you're gonna have to deal with. That's something you're gonna have to take into consideration. And as you push through those moments, what ends up happening is you get better at dealing with technological BS. You get better at learning how to overcome physically, so you know what steps to take, but emotionally, you know how to stay calm in that time of distraction, in that time of, hey, things are not going right. Maybe it's a sign that I should go and just stop doing this today. I'm gonna go get some drinks. I'm gonna go get a cigar, go get a grape swisher. I'm gonna roll one up, something like that, right? So that kind of stuff starts happening when you wake up without a plan, when you have a plan and things start going wrong because of technological malfunctions or other reasons, right? It could be somebody came into your life physically. It could be a lot of other reasons. But then there's also literally people, right? They'll literally distract you. So you'll have a plan. Oh, I'm gonna go talk to this person. Oh, I'm gonna, for example, shoot a video. And then I have this like random dog running up to me, stuff like that, right? So there's gonna be physical distractions, animals, creatures, but also people that really are they're just living their life, and you can't be mad at them, but at the same time, you can't let it distract you, can't let it deceive you. I've had people stare at me like they're just like, what is this guy doing? How dare him walk through and not give me a good look and say, good day, sir. Good morning. It's a nice walk that we're having today here. No, I don't always do that, and I don't feel obligated to do that, especially when I'm over here holding this camera up above my head. Yeah. So again, the purpose of this video is to ask a question, and I posed this question when I was standing in this very spot. I just walked around this whole block, by the way. So I'm bringing you with me. We're going here on a journey together, and we're revolving a question around our mind. The question is, what is it going to take to stay focused on what we want to do? And in this video, I'm really just giving you a demonstration as to how I'm positioning myself. So I'm positioning myself on a video where I'm literally talking about organizing and positioning myself. So I've positioned myself so well to be focused that I've stayed focused. I've been more focused on this walk than any other walk, because I said, hey, I'm gonna invite somebody to do this with me. I am going to have a topic, and I'm gonna try to get to the bottom of it. And that's something that I like to do. So my invitation to you is to go for a walk, and go for a walk every day. It's good for you, but it also gives you an opportunity to take a bird's eye perspective and ask yourself, hey, if I was from another world, if I was God, or if I was an angel looking down, and I could give myself advice, what would I think about what I'm doing here on this planet? What advice would I give myself? Hey, I can see everything down there. I can see that you're wasting time on this. I can see that you're doing this. You'll have a whole different perspective. And when you have that perspective, when you start taking action consistently, you start asking the questions. Like, this is a question that's been on my mind. I'm assuming that there's a lot of questions on your mind as well, right? What is it that you need to break through? For me, I need to figure out how to stay focused, because when I'm focused, I can make a lot of money. I can make a lot of good music. And when I'm not, I get depressed. I get injured. My body gets in pain. my life falls apart quickly. So if your life doesn't fall apart quickly like mine, congratulations. You are one lucky dude. But regardless, I think we all have to get to the bottom of what we want to work on, and ultimately get to the bottom of what is distracting us, what is pulling us away from our goals, what do we want to accomplish. So if you could, feel free to shoot me a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and before you go, let me know, what do you want to accomplish and what is holding you back? I'm here to help. Ryan with Ryini Beats. Talk to you later.